you went on Inside.
I did. I'd seen you got asked as well. I saw the clip.
Yes.
Are you glad you didn't do it?
I literally thought that it looked like hell. Like it looked
tough.
like such a stressful experience.
But do you know what was worse? The Sidemen fans after. Fuck me.
Yeah, yeah.
They ran me off Twitter.
Like the
I used to
Sidemen
run
Really?
Twitter. I used to play on Twitter. I didn't used to run it. But I was in the nail shop. They came up to me and were just calling me a bitch.
No.
My nail man, you know, shout out Sonny, you're a real one. He had to kick him out. It's really bad.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So anyone, if they do a season 2, play the fucking game. Don't spend a penny. I swear to God.
Honestly, that's the main reason why I did not do it, because of I feared for that exact reason.
I was so naive to do
That's
it.
wild.
And
So,
when I was in there, I was just, and also the way, listen, I'm never ever one to blame an edit. I said what I said and I did what I did. However, the fucking edit, what the fuck? They made it, because I really loved Leah. Like we were, like we did get along. We were in there, and we even went like clubbing afterwards. Like I thought she was, I thought she was amazing, like so sweet, she's doing amazing things, and it made it look like. Do you fancy her?
She seems really nice.
You and everybody else on the internet.
Talk about another fucking girl in front of my face again. I'm joking. But
She
they made it
seems
look like
lovely.
I was like being really mean to her, and I
Really?
absolutely wasn't. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So fuck
I mean,
you.
she seems lovely, and
But
I know
they
that
were,
you're lovely as
They
well.
were Love Island
so-
producers.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
They what?
They were Love Island producers that produced the show.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Wow.
Yeah, I
That's
did it.
interesting.
However, I fucking won, you lot.
Way.
Spoiler, I haven't got to that episode yet.
But I was taxed 40%.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. So if we ever go on a show and win money, it's taxed. Because it's our job.
Oh, but if I went on, technically it's not
Yeah.
my job, so I wouldn't get taxed.
You wouldn't get taxed.
Oh my
Fucking
god.
no!
That's
I know.
crazy.
Yeah, I got taxed.
Poor thing.
I'd still be
everybody
gutted.
go down to the comments section and say how sorry you are for clothing
Oh,
loads and
piss
loads
off,
of money.
George.
Makes me feel better.
Yeah. So you've completely come off Twitter since then?
Yeah, run me off to
Honestly, I don't blame you.
It was,
like,
but it's all the accounts where it's like a random footballer. Guess
Yeah.
what? That footballer doesn't fucking know who you are.
Yeah.
He doesn't even care that it was your picture.
and he
Put
never
yourself
will.
up. Yeah, he hates you now. She's embarrassed.
Oh, well,
so yeah,
I
it was
hope that you're
that.
doing okay off the back of that then, because
Yeah.
that is a wild
Thank you.
experience.
But do you know what? I feel like
Now who's
the
laughing?
more you do, what's the word?
The
I'm
more
fucking
resilient you
drunk.
get.
No,
No,
I'm
the
excited
more-
to see what the hell's going to happen then.
That's not what I was trying to say.
The
The
more
more
you
stuff
do,
you do for an audience that's not yours,
the more
the
you...
worse the trolling gets.
Oh, of course.
You
Yeah.
know, I like.
Was that Gandhi
Mine
that
gets
said that?
worse and worse and worse. Like it doesn't decrease.
Yeah.
It just gets more and more and more. And they think new things to say. Like at that, like I've turned off my DMs.
Yeah.
People can't message me if they don't follow me. You can only
Do
comment
you-
on my picture.
Does it
you
like
know.
genuinely impact your mental health? Like talking real right now, because that
Yeah.
is a very difficult thing to go through that I don't think people understand.
Yeah, I think I started speaking about it a bit more because I thought, you know, obviously we're in a position of privilege, so you can't complain. But
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
for me to say it doesn't actually impact me, myself, and I would be wrong. Like, yeah, it
course.
definitely does.
I saw some TikTok someone talking about this the other day. It was like, obviously, like a lot of the combat for people being like, oh, I can't take all the hate and stuff, is people being like, well, it's your job, you kind of have to. And it's like, yeah, it's the job, but it's also just human brains aren't wired to have
Yeah,
that
well, it's a
much
psychological
social
thing. It's called negative
connection.
bias. So you look for threats and you hone in on negative things. Like it's just actually how we're wired.
Oh wow.
Like,
So
say-
you know, so 100 nice comments, one mean one. That one mean
It
one
sticks.
Yeah.
scientifically will stick with you
Yeah.
and does impact you because it's a threat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, well, a threat.
A threat
You
to
know.
your psyche, to you as a
Yeah.
person,
Yeah.
definitely. I've
Yeah.
come off Twitter. I came off
Have you
Twitter
come off
about
it?
2 years ago.
Yeah, and it's a much happier life.
Oh my
isn't it?
god, because Twitter is such a breeding ground for like hate and abuse, because people can quote tweet things and
Yes.
spin a narrative
Yeah,
on it.
yeah.
And it is just such a toxic place. Like it really impacted my mental health.
Yeah.
Like, I was close to quitting absolutely everything.
Oh, Max, that's sad.
I know, but like
But good job you came off it.
yeah, but it does impact you, and it's like so
Yeah.
look after yourself, love.
And
Keep
you.
doing it. And
Stay safe out there, kids.
and keep
I'll
speaking
try.
about things, because it is important.
But I
to-
do think like whenever I do speak about it, I do get, well, I don't, you know, say on my story saying be kind, right?
Yeah.
Because I've said shit about people
Of
before.
course, yeah.
You know, I'm not going to be the one to be like, oh,
We're not
blah, blah.
perfect.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then when I do, like, people get angry, so I'm kind of a bit like, okay, well, fucking send me a horrible comment then. But I've started replying horrible back. Fire with fire now. Let's fucking go. Like,
do you know someone? I was once on a trip with Shauna Phillips, who was on Love Island as well, and she obviously, like, being like a mum and everything, gets the most vile messages ever. And she once told me, she was like, she fully just writes back to some people, like explaining, like, I hope that you feel good about yourself. Today I felt like this, and I was like, fair enough. And she says her response is either usually they just don't reply, or they're like, oh my god, sorry, like, or they've been hacked or something. Like, because it is like, people feel so comfortable to say things when they feel like there's going to be no repercussions.
But they also think that people will jump on their bandwagon. Like, everyone's looking for dopamine through, like, likes and stuff. You're not just commenting for the sake. Like, they want people to agree with them. So if there's something really outlandish, you know. Have you ever heard of the phrase bloody biting the curb 4K?
Yes.
I'd never heard of it until that
heard
Sidemen thing. And my whole TikTok was flooded with it. And I didn't realise my mum realised. And she was like, what does this mean? Like, is it nice? I was like, no, mum, it's so bad. But every time someone commented something more aggressive and awful, they'd get more likes. And I thought, God, everyone's so weird online.
I think in certain cases like that, it's less like, it is more just them trying to come up with a new comment that people will find funny. Like Chloe Burrows' hydraulic press or something. And people go, that's top-notch shit.
Fucking good one.
But it's so mean.
And it's less about,
when
like,
you come down to it, I get what you're saying, that it's not like them actually thinking you deserve death, but it's also like, it's still not a nice sentiment for somebody to wake up in the morning when, like, they might be feeling shit about themselves and then read that. Do you know what I mean?
But
like,
you know what? Misery loves company, and that's what's fucking going on in there. They want, you know, they feel... Yeah,